Hi, folks, and welcome back to the only show where a guy who lost his glasses for an hour is going to try and find things for you in hardcore Minecraft. By the way, they were on top of my... stupid grass. They were on top of my head the whole time, FYI. So you may notice we're in some slightly better armor now. Well, there's a reason for that. I know how in a couple episodes ago I told you I was sort of saving my diamonds to basically, you know, for stuff other than armor and tools and all that, because I could get all that from the villagers over here, which is true. However, off camera in the last episode, I decided to do a little bit more exploration around that ocean area that we were at, and I didn't record it because I'm an idiot, but I almost got killed by a drowned with a trident because I only had an iron armor. I was down to about 1.5 hearts before I managed to row bravely away from him and his friends. So I decided, you know what? What the hell am I going to do with all these diamonds? Am I going to invest them? I mean, that's not going to happen. So I decided I would make myself some better armor. So we have full diamond armor plus an enchanted diamond helmet and a couple of diamond tools. Down here we have Indiana Jones, which is my go-to name for my fortune pickaxe because we're always looking for fortune and glory, hence Indiana Jones. Just a regular diamond pickaxe, and then over here we have a sword that is not all that great except for the fact that it has looting 3 on it, which we're going to need. And why would we need a looting 3 sword, you ask? Is it to take care of these guys and get steak and leather? Well, not so much. As you can tell, I've got plenty of that here in my inventory, and we're going to be cooking some up here before I leave to go off and do stuff. So, it's not that. What we need it for is something else, because I am building my base, and I want to make a piston door in my base. So, we need slime. And unfortunately, I have no slime. And I have not run across any slime chunks in my mine, so we can't do it that way. Would you close that door? Thank you. Anyway, we have not found any... villagers. We have not found any slime chunks down in my mine. However, we live right across the way from a swamp. There's a swamp right over here. And while ideally you want to find a slime chunk to get slime, if you want that much slime, a slime chunk will do. A swamp will do. Not a slime chunk, swamp. So it's a fairly sizable swamp we've got here. Unfortunately, there's not a bunch of it that's above water level. Right now, it's just basically a huge open area, which is good for making just an overworld slime farm without a slime chunk, by the way, which we might end up doing. So you got a lot of swamp over here, a lot of area, and slimes will spawn in the swamp at night. So what we're going to do is we're going to come back over here at night and go slime hunting. Now, I realize this may not be the smartest of decisions because, yes, slimes will spawn, but so will everything else. Skeletons, zombies, creepers, witches, everything else will be spawning over here as well. And I understand that that's not exactly the smartest thing, especially for something as high on the scale of vanity as a piston door is the only reason I really want slime at this point. I'm sure I can use it for other things later on, but remember how I said in that first episode at the very end how sometimes you just have to take all the rules and just sort of throw them out the window? Well, that's what we're doing, is we're going to go do something stupid. And here we are in said swamp biome with the sun going down behind us. It's a very, very cinematic, very dramatic look here, isn't it? And here I am standing on top of my pillar of regret that is exactly 24 blocks above this. So we should see things spawning here any second. And yeah, I'm not confident about this. But what we're going to do is we're going to eat this golden apple as soon as things start spawning down there. And then we're going to jump down and we're going to start wailing on whatever's down here. So let's see what spawns. Oh, there we go. Oh, man. All right, well, let's jump down and do something stupid. Well, ultimately, I'd say that was a pretty successful raid. I'm still alive, and we have a ton of stuff. We have, let's see, we got a golden chest plate with Prot 3, which is okay, golden leggings. I'll probably just melt those both down and make nuggets out of them. A ton of rotten flesh, because, you know, rotten flesh. Finally had a bow drop. I had to make one because I couldn't get one to drop off one of these stupid skeletons. Some leather pants, some bones, a potato, some gunpowder, but most importantly, we got slime. We actually got 50 slime, which is more than enough for what I am planning to do for our base entrance. Speaking of which, let's go check it out because, yeah, I may have done a little bit off camera. So let's go take a look at it. And when I say a little bit, I mean, I kind of finished it. Well, I finished the outside, let me put it that way. It was just one of those where I turned off the camera, I stopped recording, and I couldn't stop building. So I just had to finish it up. That is a sign of a really good world and a really good project, by the way. If you get to the point where, especially if you're a YouTuber, especially if you actually do this on YouTube, and you get to the point where you're done recording for the day, and you're ready to go, but you turn off the camera and you just keep going. That is a sign of a really good world. When you just don't want to stop because you're so excited about what you're doing. So let's talk about what we've got over here. So first of all, we have a bridge. Now remember how I was thinking about having the bridge come from the other direction? Well, I thought about it. And I thought about, well, I could do a water elevator, or I could do like a slime block flying machine as the entrance. No, I want an old school bridge because remember we wanted this to look kind of haphazard and ramshackle, like it got put together just from a lack of anything better to do, really. So I wanted the bridge to kind of look the same way. Now the bridge is not done, so don't panic yet. Bridge is not done. We're going to add some detail on that, and we're obviously going to be adding some detail onto the front of the base proper. But if you notice, this bridge, I love this landscaping. This bridge, how much damage did it take? Not enough. Okay, good. My F1 screen up sometimes. Yeah, you know. So this bridge actually leads over here to another little bridge that I built. This is a trick that actually I learned from the Trycraft crew, from Mama, from Gabi, from Scouse. This is just take some campfires, put them out, and they make a fantastic bridge. You can also make railroad tracks out of these, and it looks really cool too. Simple outside. I'm probably going to come back and work on that a little bit too. Just something simple, easy. Goes across this little pond and goes over here to the bridge itself. This is going to be the farming district. So you're going to have, obviously, a potato and carrot farm is the main farm we've got here, but we're also going to have built in, probably to the side of these little hills, we'll have, in fact, let's go ahead and sort of rough this out where we want things here. So right about here, going to there is going to be the sugarcane farm. And then over in this area will be our... yeah, right about there. This will be our kelp farm. So we'll have sugarcane kelp. And then I'm thinking probably over here, we'll level this out a little bit and do like a small wheat farm in this particular area. Because I think that would look pretty good. So that will give us pretty much, other than bamboo, which I don't have yet, unfortunately, or sweet berries also, which I don't have yet, even though I've got a spruce biome like right over there. I can't seem to find any. So that'll give us all the major farms. We'll have those. Oh, melon and pumpkin farm. I forgot about that. Melon and pumpkin farm. Melon and pumpkin farm. Melon and pumpkin farm. Where are we going to put that? We'll put that somewhere over here. Melon and pumpkin farm will be over here somewhere too. So we'll have all the major farms. We'll have potatoes, carrots, wheat, kelp, sugarcane, melons, and pumpkins all being grown in this area. And the bridge, happily enough, leads us right up to our base, so the door of our base. So as you can tell, I've been working on this a little bit. I really think I've got it to the point where I'm really happy with it, just the way that this part kind of juts out, and this part's a little bit, it sort of follows the natural contour of this particular mountain that was right here, all the way down to the bottom and all the way up to the top. Of course, we're going to detail the top quite a bit, and then we'll detail the sides as well with like fence posts or walls or buttons or trapdoors or something. I'll figure something out. I'll try a couple of different iterations and see which one looks good. So, but yeah, I love the immensity of the feeling of this. It kind of feels like you're walking up to the black gates of Mordor here. So, which isn't exactly what I was going for, but I like it. I think it looks pretty good. So, and then we have the door. This is going to be our piston door. We're going to make it out of amethyst. So, it's going to be basically an etho piston door. So, it's going to be all areas except for the middle. The middle will remain open, so that way I have somewhere to look out so I can see is there a creeper standing out there about to kill me or what's going on. So we'll have that, and then it'll basically be a piston door built on that principle, that it'll basically open up like, and it'll open up in sequence around this direction here. Because all we need for this really is some sticky pistons. We need sticky pistons and redstone and a lever, and it's a real simple piston door. You don't have to worry about repeater timings. You don't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff. I mean, you could probably even do it with like observer blocks and make it even more compact. I'm going to do it just with sticky pistons, redstone, and repeaters, and that should be more than enough. So that we've got all that taken care of, and we've got our door taken care of. We'll just have, like I said, we'll have a lever out here, probably on like, I don't know, that block or that block. You'll pull the lever, the door will open, you'll walk in, and then you'll come onto the other side. There'll be a bit right here, you pull the lever, door closes. So it's not an automatic piston door, as in you don't walk up to it, hit a pressure plate, it opens, you walk through and it closes on its own. It'll be manually open and close. Mostly because I don't want it to be automatic open and close, because a creeper can come through, wandering in, open the door, come in, and blow up, and that would be bad. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do a manually opened piston door here. And then the rest of the base is kind of bare right now. So as you can see, I've got an enchanting set up. This will probably move. It's probably not its final home here. And over here we have the very beginnings of our automatic storage system. Yes, we're going to have automatic storage in this world, because I got spoiled when I was on TriCraft with my automatic storage system, and in my realm world that I have for my girlfriend and kids. We have automatic storage set up in there as well. So I've gotten kind of spoiled with that. Manual storage, it's so time consuming. Would much rather just have a barrel I plunk everything into, takes it up into a water elevator across here, and then dumps everything in the appropriate chest, except for the crops. The crops will all stay out there. So all our food stuffs will basically be out in the farming district here, but everything else is going to be in here. But as you can see, I've kind of run out of something very important for the chests, and that is wood. I need to go get more wood for the chests. And the other thing I'm going to need very soon, in fact, probably in this episode, is going to be nether quartz. So we need nether quartz to make comparators, to make this whole system function. Without nether quartz, system doesn't work. So we've got to have comparators, which means getting nether quartz. And there is no other way to get it except going to the nether. You can't even barter it off of masons. They only give you quartz blocks. So we're going to need to do that. But before we do that, and yes, I know I'm just sort of, I'm postponing okay, I got to get rid of that giant tower of cobblestone. But I know I'm sort of postponing the trip to the nether, but we need to get more wood to make the chests for the storage system proper. So let's go over and see if we can grab some wood. I've been growing some over there. We'll grab that, and then we'll hazard the nether. So yet another thing that I'm doing that's probably not all that terribly intelligent, but I need quartz, and I need nether stuff, and the only way to get that is going to the nether. So let's go ahead and get these trees harvested after we sleep, and we'll go from there. And remember, kids, whenever anyone asks you, how much wood do you want? The answer should always be yes. Oh my god. Cutting down so many trees, I thought the Lorax was going to show up. And there we go. A completed, well, not completed, but at least the foundation of this has now been completed. So we have the foundation of our storage system laid down here. So we've got all of the chests in, all of the first sets of hoppers. We're going to need 2 more sets of hoppers that go there, and then of course these have got to run around to the back. And I have a dog in here. If you're wondering what that sound is, that's the dog. Well, one of the dogs anyway. So anyway, so we're going to have hoppers that are going to go all around the top, that go across here and down to here. We'll have an overflow chest over here somewhere. We'll have the entry chest over here. So that way we've got completely automated storage. All we can do is just dump everything into a box, and our water elevator and automatic sorting system will take care of all of it. And then probably what we'll do is we'll put chests up at the top here for different variants of whatever's in there. So in other words, let's say this one is cobblestone. So in this we'll have cobblestone in these chests, but then up here we'll have a chest that sort of goes on top. Do I have any chests left over? I don't. I'll have a chest up there that'll be for cobblestone variants. Like there'll be slabs and stairs and mossy cobble and stuff like that in that particular one. And then the same for granite, diorite, dirt, andesite, what have you. And we'll just have variants of that thing that's in here up there. So like for the iron box, we'll have iron bars and chains and iron nuggets and stuff like that will all be in that one. Luckily, because we've got our own little farming district out there, and we're going to have sort of a central repository for food, because I'm going to build something like this for all of those farms out there sooner or later, so that we basically have all of the food going into a separate storage unit out there. So we'll have blocks and building materials here. We'll have food out there, two separate places. So effectively two separate storage systems, but not really, because our main storage system is going to be here. So like everything we need on a daily basis will be over here. And then when we have to load back up on, you know, food or get sugarcane for paper or what have you, it'll be out there. So I mean, it's not that big a deal to have the storage system split like that. Where is this zombie I keep hearing? Is he down here? Are you down here? No, you're not down there. All right, whatever. We'll figure out where you are later. So we're not going to have really two separate storage systems. We'll just have one storage system, and then we'll have one that sort of acts as almost like an overflow, because I don't want to have to cart all of our produce up the mountain and into our storage system. I'd much rather just have it in a central repository down there, and that's where we'll have like our cows and pigs and sheep and everything too. So that's not a big deal. These zombies are going to get on my nerves. We got to clear out these walls at some point because we have very noisy neighbors. But anyway, that's the storage system. It is done, and now there's only one thing left to do in this episode. And welcome to the Nether portal I don't care about, because we're only going to use it this once. We'll put another one in the base there, but... Okay, so let's make sure we got everything. I got my shield, I got my sword, I've got building blocks just in case I'm above a lava lake. I've got my flint and steel in case gas blows up on the other side. I've got my bow and some arrows. Oh, I think we're about as set as we can be for this. So, yeah, let's go and hope we don't die. Save. Oh, hey. Whew. Alright. Well, so, normally I would say, well, there's nothing really all that interesting around here, now is there? But you know what? This is fine. This I can deal with, because look at all this nether quartz that's just right here for the taking, which is what we need to actually be able to build our storage system and some other things that I have in mind. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Just go ahead and take all this and get the experience for it, which is awesome. Yay! We've got stuff. Well, this is a huge vein of quartz, too. Nice. Okay. So that got us almost a stack of quartz. Beautiful. Let's get this over here. Alright, let's explore up and see exactly what we have to work with here, if anything. Well, there's a cave over there. Let's see where this leads us. This leads us nowhere. Okay, good. Good. There's another cave over there, so let's go check. Actually, you know what? Let's just bridge over and we'll check that out. So, mushrooms. Yum. Whoop, wrong pick. There we go. Right pick. And we're back to level 30. Fantastic, because there's things I need to enchant at some point. So, alright, what's this way? Oh, wild nether. What do we got? Okay, that's not what I wanted to see. Outside we have Basalt Delta. That is not at all what I wanted to see down here. Are you kidding me? Well, that's something I wanted to see. Hey, dude, what's going on? Well, that's very handy. Let's see if we can dig down to it. This is probably one of those yeah, duh moments, but when you run across a fortress in hardcore, you want to be super, super careful, because these guys are not your friends. In fact, let's see if we can... Hi, how's it going? Nope, can't quite. All right. Come up one more. There we go. Goodbye. There's another one right there. That's not fun at all. Okay, you know what? We're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. And now... Oh. Okay, good. He can't get across there. Perfect. So that should... Then again, we've got this guy standing right here. You can go away now. Okay. So hopefully... Yes! Perfect. Come down here. Looting 3, give me your head. Give me your head. Oh, man. Alright, fine. looks like this dumps out into a crimson forest. Let's see. That could either be fortuitous or incredibly bad. I'm not sure which, though. Although, give me that. I want these. Is this a blaze? It's an enclosed blaze spawner. This is... Oh, get your shield, get your shield, get your shield, get your shield. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Kill me. I'm here. Kill me. Hey, blaze rods. Nice. Ow. Go away. Thank you. This is an almost totally enclosed blaze spawner. This is great news. It means we can make a really simple... Being in a blaze grinder, this is going to be really easy. Which is good, because I haven't found any other spawners yet. Ooh. Ow. Ow. Burning. Burning bad. Burning bad. Burning bad. Burning bad. Need something. I'd like to be stop being on fire now. Anytime. Thank you. And we now have enough blaze rods to complete the game. I love looting, even though the rest of this sword sucks. Okay, so blaze spawner is literally just around the corner here. So let's mark it with some cobblestone. So that way we know that the blaze spawner is, in fact, right here. Perfect. Okay. All right, continuing on. I can hear... Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, crap. Oh, gotta run, 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 gotta run. Oh, my God, I can't place it fast enough. Ooh, dangerous. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, that could have sucked. Oh, okay, that was almost binning the series right there, wasn't it? Okay. Hello. Hello. Just looking at me like, I will kill you. But I gotta go back that way to get back to where I was. So... This is probably going to suck, but... Hey buddy. How you doing? How you doing? That good, huh? Nope, nope, nope. Missed me again. Okay. Oh! He dropped his head! So we've got a Crimson Forest, which is going to make trading piglin bartering a lot simpler. I didn't wear any gold when I came down here. Boy, that was an oversight on my part. Uh-oh. Oh, not high enough, not high enough. Oh, crap. Crap on a cracker. Ooh. Ah. Oh, this is not good. This is very not good. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm going to get killed down here if I'm not careful. Ooh. How about you? That's what you get. Oh, God. Okay. Taking a page out of Luke Notable's book, we're putting up safety rails wherever we go. Just in case. Okay, there we go. What's in the box? More diamonds. Hey, and a saddle. I'll take it. Okay. So, oh. How you doing? Good night. More bones, more coal, but not another head, which is what I'm kind of looking for now. Aha! We found another workroom. And a blaze. I'll take all of this, please. And all of that. And we'll dig all this up. Let's say the discretion being the better part of valor and all, and we're gonna go back this way. Because yeah, about that. Oop. But first, let's get some more nether quartz. Well, as far as nether spawns go, I mean, I really don't know if you could ask for much more than being literally right on top. Like, if I went back this way, We're almost right on top of that fortress. That's fantastic. All right. And like I said, we got enough blaze rods to complete the game at this point. So, well, I mean, complete the game, kill the dragon. You know what I mean. So, yeah, I'll totally take that. And then we just need to go in the other directions and see if we can find anything else, like a warp forest. We know where a crimson forest is because it is literally right on the other side of the fortress. So that's not a big deal. How's my armor looking? Ooh, ooh. Boy, those wither skeletons do a number on your armor, let me tell you. But yeah, I mean, we've got pretty much everything we could want here. And when we rebuild this portal over by our base, I don't know if it'll even change locations. It'll probably be the exact same location, which I am perfectly okay with. Like being in this little cave here, mostly protected, is pretty much everything you could possibly want in a hardcore Minecraft nether spawn location. So let's take all of our ill-gotten gain and go back home. And now we're back safely in our hovel here, which will be changing very soon. Let's take a look and see what we got as far as loot out of that. So we got our 4 diamonds, which was pretty cool. We got a saddle, nice. Not absolute have to have, but it'll work. We got 3 stacks and a bit of nether quartz, bones, coal, some mushrooms, well, a mushroom, bunch of blaze rods, which we definitely need, once again, to be able to beat the Ender Dragon and call it a completed, quote-unquote, game. But more importantly than any of that, we got a wither skeleton skull, which is absolutely fantastic. So, you know, a couple of near-death experiences and running across lava, but it'll happen sometimes. You can't always be smart in hardcore, especially when there's that kind of opportunity. You've got to take your opportunities where they come. And sometimes you just have to take caution and throw it out the window, because if you don't get rewarded like this. Is it scary? I feel like it should be scary. It's not that scary, is it? I guess maybe it's the purple suit. Oh well, I'll work on it. And with that, we're going to end our hardcore adventure for this episode. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned some things not to do, like I just did. Like, the chances I took in that fortress were kind of reckless, but by the same token, even though it's hardcore and even though you want to be cautious, you can't just not take chances. When an opportunity arises like that, you have to take advantage of it immediately. So we wouldn't have a wither skeleton skull. I wouldn't have actually gone out there and seen all that. I was looking at the basalt and thinking I was just going to turn around and leave. But then I looked and saw that and went, yeah, we need to do that. That's something that just needs to be done. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. Make sure that you do click like if you did enjoy the video. And hey, while you're at it, why not think about subscribing to this channel? I know. It's like and subscribe. I get it. If you want to, great. If you don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. I do this for fun. I do this for enjoyment. I do this for relaxation and pleasure. And I hope that you all are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying creating it, because I'm really having a good time. So make sure you go out tonight, play some games, have some fun. I'll see you all again in the next episode. It should be coming up in just a couple of days here, so stick around for that. And have a fantastic evening, everyone.